Hey guys, Infos here and welcome to a new GTA Mayhem challenge. This one is in GTA San Andreas and it is by Sovon Biswas. Thank you Sovon for this very creative challenge. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Go! Let's start the challenge. So this challenge is very interesting because it is very annoying. For some parts of it is very annoying because you have to take care of homies. Taking care of homies and working around their stupid AI is somewhat annoying, but it's a very creative challenge and I had a blast with it. I had about, I wanna say 9 tries with this challenge. And in some of the attempts, guys, I laughed my butt off. They're so funny. You're gonna see them in a later separate video. I'm gonna do a separate video with fails on this challenge. The video is gonna be almost 10 minutes long because so many cool things happened in that video, in the attempts. And actually this is my second time completing this challenge. Okay, so first of all, let me talk about the challenge. Get the Maverick from the highest building in LS. This is step number 1. This... Now the next one is fly to Grove Street, get 3 stars, recruit 3 homies and get them to the San Fierro, via at the Doherty garage. Okay, so you would think that you have to take the helicopter to San Fierro, and that's what I did. Originally, when I started this challenge, when I completed it for the first time, I did this. I took the helicopter to San Fierro, because I thought that that's what he wants me to do. And that's probably what he wants me to do. However, doing it that way, it's super boring. Basically what you do is fly from here, a direct shot to San Fierro with no danger whatsoever. It was very easy. So in the second attempt I decided to change it. I decided to take a car instead. It's a lot harder, a lot more dangerous, a lot more stupid, a lot more angry I got for this step, but it was so worth it, guys, because you would not be able to see what I'm seeing right now. Look at this. Plop! They exploded, and since I knew that they were gonna explode, that some of my homies are gonna die, I immediately went and searched for another homie. I just got another homie. And now I have 2 homies, because 2 of them died, because they're stupid. So I took this car, and then I said, I'm gonna take more homies. Okay, getting homie, good. Let me get you, homie, 2. Okay, I have 3 homies. My original plan was to take the Sultan. Was that the Sultan? I think the car is called the Sultan, not sure. Oh yes, here I decided to take a shortcut to the highway, but I saw that pile up over there and then I said, oh no thank you. But anyway, my original plan was to take the Sultan, the red car, I think it's a Sultan, all the way to San Fierro, because it's a fast car, it's a 4-seated vehicle and I parked it in the garage for that reason, to take it. However, it got destroyed. If this was GTA 5, I would have modded the car to put some armor on it and probably some bulletproof tires, but no, this is GTA San Andreas, and in San Andreas, basically the only thing which could help you is nitro, and the nitro blurs the screen, it makes it bad to look at, so yeah, that's all I could do. I parked it there for safekeeping to use it, but no, I had to change it, and I had to change I think 2-3 homies because they're stupid and they died. In the fails, man, the fails are so funny because so many of them died in such stupid ways, and their AI in water is idiotic. I can't wait for you to see the failed attempts, because I did some stupid things in them. You're gonna see. Usually in the San Andreas challenges I don't have fail videos, but this one deserves a video, guys. It deserves a separate video. I could have put it here to this video, but there's no point. The video is gonna be like 30 minutes long, and that's not good. I want the videos to be, the completed challenge videos to be about 15 to 25 minutes, max 25 minutes. And of course I have some which are 30 something minutes, but I'm trying to keep them short. Okay, so this step would be super boring, guys. Do you see the mayhem? Do you see how dangerous it is going from here to San Fierro on foot? Well, not on foot, but with a car. With a helicopter, you would just get in the helicopter and fly from here to San Fierro. From LS to San Fierro in a matter of seconds. With no danger whatsoever. You would not have seen the homies die, you would not have seen me changing the cars, almost dying myself because my car was on fire when I was in the car. So yeah guys, that was super cool and that's why I decided to change this. And of course guys, you can suggest whatever you want, these are mayhem challenges, they're suggested by the viewers and I have the right to change the challenge if I think it's appropriate. Because if I don't, many of the challenges would be kinda boring. Because I add my little touch to them, you know, the bad infos touch. Because I know what works best for me and what's more entertaining, and this is super entertaining I think, this little change. Actually I wouldn't call it a change, because it's not said that I have to use a chopper, and the easiest choice would be to use a chopper of course, but I think this so-called change is a good so-called change. I made a mistake here in some of my previous attempts to jump with the car down to the San Fierro airport. Do not do that, especially at 3 stars with such a crappy vehicle, because you would miss the airport. Spoilers for the next video you're gonna see with the fails. Oh man, that fail was so funny, you're gonna see it, I can't wait for you to see it. And see all the wonderful comments about the stupidity of these homies. Also, I hate the weather in this. Ooh, run away. I hate the weather in this challenge. Why did it have to rain? It's cumbersome. My car is still in tip-top shape, which is amazing. Go away, Sparkle Bird. No, stop it. No. That was dangerous. And I'm smoking now, which is not nice. I just oh, a train. I just have to survive to the Doherty garage. Afterwards I'm free as a bee. But I just have to survive that. And afterwards I can change my car. I actually prepared a bike for the next step, because the bike is perfect for getting rid of the cops. Oh, escaping the cops I should say. The only problem is that if you have a homie on your bike, and look at that stupid doodoo head. He trapped my bike. My bike is in there. Ugh. Okay, I have to get 4 stars and I have to get my bike and get out of here. But as you can see, my bike is trapped because of the stupid cops. They killed the cop though, which was nice of them, very nice. You did something good for a change, and here I don't have to have 3 homies. I previously in my previous attempts tried to keep the homies alive, but there's no point. The homies... the more homies you have, the more trouble you have. However, if you have more homies, you have more to spare, because you have to have one survival... Oh, look at that, that was amazing, did you see that? Anyway, you have to have 1 homie at least. And if you have more homies could die, look at that! Yeah, if more homies die, it's not an issue because you have more to spare. But if you have only 1 homie, you have to keep only that 1 homie alive. And since they're super mega stupid, there's a high chance that he's just gonna die and you will lose the homie. So yeah, it's kinda good to have only 1 homie, it's kinda good to have more homies. With more homies it's hard to wait for them, and it's hard to... You know, it's just annoying to keep more people alive. Okay, so this step is kinda random too. You have to pray for an enforcer not to stop right next to you. If an enforcer stopped next to you, it would explode. It will explode your helicopter and you would not be able to take off, because if it's right next to you, it's a high vehicle and your rotor blades would hit that vehicle. So it's not good. And it's completely random, also for the homies. It's completely random what they're gonna do. They could just all of a sudden go in front of a train, or just jump out of the bike or the car or the helicopter or whatever. They have done that before, and it's so stupid. There's a mission in the game called Los Sepulcros. In that that's one of the last missions. In that missions, you have to have two homies with you. Sometimes, with their stupidity, they just decide to jump off the car. Recording that video in the walkthrough took a few tries. I think I mentioned it in the video itself, but that video took a few tries to record. It's because of their stupidity. Which, if you're watching, is funny, but if you're playing, it's not funny because you have to repeat so much. It's okay, it's okay. I'm not mad. But yeah, this challenge, I have never seen a challenge with trying to keep homies alive, and I'll probably never do such a challenge again because it's annoying, but it's super creative, guys. I'm looking for uniqueness in these challenges. If you think you're unique, and if you think your challenge is gonna be picked, then you can suggest challenges. For any GTA game in my comment section you can comment, with a challenge idea of course, and I have 187, I think, challenges for San Andreas, so your challenge may never get picked. There's a huge chance that it's never gonna get picked, because I have so many challenges. So your chances are diminishing. This is only for San Andreas, however. For GTA 5, for instance, I have 31 suggestions, I think. For Vice City I have 80, I think it's about 90 now. Yeah, so I have lots of suggestions for many of these. And look at this, I wanted a bike. Okay, so here I'm looking for a bike. I want a bike. Unfortunately, all the bikes, this is the second bike. All the bikes I saw so far just explode. This is on fire, the previous one exploded, this is the same bike from before and it exploded again. I'm just not lucky with the bikes. I have to have 5 stars and I have to get a bike. I don't have to get a bike, but I want a bike because with a car it will be a lot harder to escape the cops. With the bike I can go in between traffic. On the highway, in between traffic is good because you have to escape from the cops for a very long time. So a bike is perfect, so I'm looking for a bike, and all the bikes which spawned so far just exploded. Which sucks balls. Here, by the way, I'm guarding the armor. I want the armor, I want to take it for the future. I tried to get on that, but I saw it smoking and I saw that, oh, I saw a bike too. And it escaped, of course, from me, from my clutches. This is the other bike which escaped from me. There's another bike. There we go. I want the bike. I could go for the Bullet over there. I could go for any other vehicle. I could go for the FBI Rancher, but no. Also, the hardest part of this step is not trying to stay alive. It is trying to keep the homie alive. Look at what he is doing. How can you be so stupid? I was right next to you. So I'm trying to shoot these guys. Good, good, good. There we go, guys. There we go. I got super mega lucky. I don't know how that worked. In my previous attempts, it was a lot better executed this step because of luck again. But yeah, I was actually gonna go for the left side to get on the freeway, but there was a blockade. I didn't wanna risk losing my homie. My homie is probably at low life, it has probably no life anymore. So I'm trying to keep him alive, obviously. Okay, so the step is pretty easy, you just have to watch out. When the homie starts shooting behind you, you have to look behind you and try to avoid the cops, because if he's shooting behind you, it means that cops are behind you. Yeah, if someone is behind you, you have to shake them, because they're a little bit faster, I think, than your bike. So as soon as you see a homie shooting behind you, it means that you have to swerve around, in between traffic, change the lanes or something, and escape the cops. And there we go. As you can see, he's shooting, which means that you have to shake him. There we go, change the lanes and this should work. Woohoo! That was ultra close. If I manage to fall off the bike, if I do that, the challenge is over, because I don't think the homie is gonna survive. I don't think I'm gonna survive even. Let alone the homie. The homie is gonna die first. If the homie dies here, I lose the challenge. I have to keep the homie alive all the way to the airport. And there's 2 more steps until I reach the airport. So yeah, I have to keep it alive for such a long time. It has been alive for 16 minutes almost so far. For 16 minutes, guys. Which is a first for me. I never keep the homies alive for that long. I actually never take homies because they're so useless in this game. So useless, but such a nice touch, I think. Because you're a gang leader, because, you know, you wanna be the boss. You are the boss, you control these guys. You keep them healthy. Of course, much more could have been done with the homies, but it's still a nice feature, I think. Interesting feature. It's not a nice feature because it's useless, but it's an interesting feature. And adding this interesting feature to this challenge is a great touch. Makes the challenge so awesome. Okay, so here I have to get 2 stars. This star. Good. And I'll take that star. This one. And I'll have 3 stars, and at 3 stars this would be a lot easier getting rid of the cops. Well, escaping the cops, not getting rid of them, because I don't wanna escape them, you know? Okay, so here I decided to take a shortcut to the armor, because it's gonna be useful, not useless, useful. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be that useful because there's not much shooting of me anymore. But still, it's nice to have. So I have to have 3 stars here. It doesn't say have 3 stars, it just says remove 2 stars. And I had 5 stars, so removing 2 stars would mean that I have to have 3 stars. So unfortunately, after this step I'll say goodbye to the homie. Oh, goodbye homie. Here I was debating whether or not I should get the Dodo for this step, because if I get the Shamo, which I'm gonna do, if I get the Shamo, the homie is not gonna be able to get on the Shamo, but if I take the Dodo, it is gonna get in the Dodo. So I was thinking of taking the Dodo and getting the homie with me. However, at the next step I have to jump off the plane and the homie is gonna die anyway, so there's no point. I'll just take this Shamo and fly all the way to Los Santos. Goodbye. I actually killed him. I did not see that when I was playing. I actually killed him. How appropriate. You served me well, homie. Goodbye and good riddance. Oh, I miss it. Of course, here I could have skipped, not skipped, but sped this up. But there's no point, because this challenge is the perfect amount of length. It's 21 minutes, it is perfect, I would say. The idea is great, the theme of this challenge, the homie challenge, the homie Mayhem challenge, very nice. Yeah, it's a great challenge, it's not very difficult, even though it took me 8-9 tries. It's not very difficult, but it's creative and I like it. That's all it matters. And I'm so glad that they actually changed some things. Because the first time I did the challenge I said, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna publish this, no, this is never gonna happen, I'll never upload this video. But then I said, you know what, I'll do some changes and re-record it. And I'm so glad I did. It's amazing. Okay, so here I'm searching for a car, and the sweet car did not spawn. Unfortunately, I have to find another car, like this one. Excuse me, car. No, no car here. Nobody's stopping because the stupid cops are shooting. And then I remembered, hey, I have a bike. Yeah, let's take the bike. The bike is perfect. This is the perfect bike. Shut up! Shut up. Okay, there we go. This is the first bribe, and we have another bribe, and I'm at 2 stars, which means that this challenge is almost over, guys. What a fantastic idea, I love it. I'm trying to think of another place for a bribe. Yeah. And the best one is over here, which is secluded, there's not many cops here. Just take it from here, and the challenge is pretty much done. I just have to save at a safe house. That's it. I went from here to San Fierro to Las Venturas and then back to here, where I started. Well, I actually started at the Maze Bank, but still, I was here at the pretty much at the beginning. And I'm back home again. Perfect. Alright guys, so that was it for this challenge. Thank you so much Sovon Biswas for the idea. Again, there will be an extra video with fails, so you can expect that. You can leave suggestions, of course, for another challenge on any GTA game you can think of. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.